They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin Love.
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, D.A. Thanks. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at small forward. And for the Cavaliers, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. And it's Garland in at the point. And here is Satoransky. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. And Levine throws it down.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Here's Clarkson. Trains it from beyond the arc. A lot of great young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's the key, you think, Doris, as you've watched this league, to unlocking that potential and making them what they're going to become?
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big picture thinking in terms of just not only their success, but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
And here are the Bulls now. Stolen by Garland.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Athletic freak.
Wow.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Satoransky finds Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nancy's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Love. Lobbed up there for Love. Stolen by Markkanen. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Pass to Carter. The jump hook. That one goes. Count it. Carter's got his second basket.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Clarkson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Markkanen. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Porter passes to Markkanen. Levine wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 3. And Coach Jim Boylen agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylen, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Nance in the post, defended by Carter. Nance, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as...
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Occupying that instant offense role, Doris, Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Love. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. Fader on the way. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
Listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And the jam by Valentine.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Here's Sexton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the and one.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Clarkson. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Valentine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. And that's now 6 points for Denzel Valentine. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Now the pass to McKinney. The kick out to Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Chicago leading by 4. Carter on the wing. Passes it to Arcidiacono. And the basket is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Wasted no time on that one.
We are talking about a long, athletic big man in Larry Nance Jr. Now add the mid-range jumper. Look out.
White, bounce pass. Young. And Young with the stuff.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Arcidiacono. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. And Young, here we go.
Well, don't you love how Young doesn't settle, right? He's going to get right into the teeth of defense on that dribble drive.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 8-point game. Clarkson finds Nance. Back to Clarkson. Here's Sexton.
That's about attention to detail on the defensive end. Chris Dunn really getting after it with his quick feet.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland. Manning the backcourt, it's Sexton and Clarkson. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's McKinney in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. White, wide open. He fires. And So Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
And when you look at the Cavs last season, Doris, a very young team after having been the oldest team in the league the prior season.
And Greg, it makes sense, doesn't it? You're trying to develop players, whether it's for your team or to try to put together a trade package in the future. You're hoping ultimately to gain value through that process and through the draft. But it takes time. This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Clarkson. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, two guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are two of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Valentine with it. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Markkanen from outside. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line. Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
Some changes for Chicago. Porter comes in for Valentine, and Zach LaVine subbed in for White. And it's tied up with that one. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
Pass to McKinney. Thompson against Markkanen. Love trying to break loose. Second shot opportunity. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?